A stylized portrayal of black curtains with gold trim open to reveal gold text. Welcome to the 2023 AccessAbility Awards. Award recipients: Kellogg Company, Netflix, P&G, NV Access, NaviLens, Compass365. Helen Keller Services logo appears in the bottom right corner in white. The remainder of the show will be a variation on this gold-rimmed curtain theme, featuring speakers and boxes with their names and titles below them, and an interpreter box in the top right corner of the screen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sue Rosensky, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Helen Keller Services. I'm a white female in my 60s. I have shoulder-length blonde hair. I'm wearing black-rimmed glasses, a navy blue dress, and I have a plain beige wall behind me. It's my sincere pleasure to welcome everyone to the third annual Helen Keller Services AccessAbility Awards. This event, which is celebrated today on Helen Keller's birthday during DeafBlind Awareness Week, is really our way to cheer on the progress that has been made collectively in the area of equity, inclusion, accessibility, and also celebrate the diversity among all of us. HKS is very proud and honored to recognize trailblazers who are marking the path for others to learn and follow. We thank these leaders for being role models in their pursuit of significant goals of bringing designs, technology, and services to a new level where individuals of different abilities can be empowered, independent, and experience improved access. These 6 recipients of the HKS AccessAbility Awards stand head and shoulders above other companies. On behalf of Helen Keller Services, we thank you for being a formidable force of equality. You are making a big difference by making life easier, by making it safer and more inclusive, using an accessible, person-centered approach to your products, your services, your technological innovations, and practices. Thank you for making a difference to the blind, low vision, and deafblind communities. And now, before we get started, we'd like to share with you a brief video about Helen Keller Services.
Instructors communicate with deafblind participants using tactile sign language.
The Helen Keller National Center for Deafblind Youths and Adults is the only national program providing comprehensive vocational and rehabilitation services to individuals with combined hearing and vision loss. Participants travel from across the country to our headquarters in Sands Point, New York, for a person-centered approach to vocational rehabilitation.
Deafblind participants communicate using refreshable braille displays. A deafblind participant receives mobility training. Deafblind staff members communicate to groups. A deafblind participant enjoys art therapy class.
We provide training in adaptive technology, communication, orientation and mobility, and independent living, in a supportive community of individuals who have faced similar challenges.
A deafblind woman works in a hotel. A deafblind woman stands proudly in front of her artwork.
Our customized training and immersive learning experience gives deafblind participants the skills they need.
A deafblind man is interviewed for a news story,
so they can live, work, and thrive in the communities of their choice.
A montage of adults with developmental disabilities participating in a Black History Month celebration.
At Helen Keller Services for the Blind, adults with developmental disabilities find the support and resources they need to become more productive and independent in their daily lives.
A man dances and claps in front of an audience.
Our on-site, residential, and in-home programs are designed to boost self-confidence, improve daily living skills, and encourage participation in a variety of community-based activities.
Preschool children in the classroom.
The Helen Keller Services for the Blind Children's Learning Center offers a full range of programs and services for preschool children with low vision, multiple disabilities, autism, or pervasive developmental delays.
Preschool boys throwing a ball into a basketball hoop.
We have a dedicated team of teachers, occupational therapists, physical therapists, and speech and language specialists.
A preschool girl walking in a hallway with an assistive walker.
We are committed to providing the academic, social, and therapeutic supports these students need, so they can reach their highest potential in the classroom and beyond.
Sue Ruzensky.
And now I would like to introduce to you our MC for today's event, Doug Rowland. Doug Rowland is a talented filmmaker, and he has worked with Helen Keller Services on a variety of projects, most notably his Oscar-nominated film, Feeling Through. It is my pleasure to now hand this over to Doug Rowland.
Thank you, Sue. Sue's actually being modest. She is also an Academy Award nominee, as she was a producer on the film. But nonetheless, I am so pleased to be here today to celebrate DeafBlind Awareness Week by honoring such amazing individuals and companies for their groundbreaking work. My name is Doug Rowland. I'm a white male in my late 30s. I have short dark hair, and I'm wearing a light blue button-up shirt. Over that, a dark blue blazer. And over each one of my shoulders, I have bookshelves that have various books, trinkets, and awards on each one. Our first honoree today is Procter Gamble's accessibility leader, Sam Latif. Sam is revolutionizing the way P&G creates products, packaging, and advertising to serve the 1.3 billion people with disabilities worldwide. Sam's personal experiences and unwavering passion have driven P&G to become the epitome of inclusivity. As a senior director, Sam is responsible for creating a disability-confident culture within P&G and beyond. Congratulations, Sam and P&G.
On-screen text reads, imagine a world accessible to all people. At P&G, we aspire to create a company and a world where equality and inclusion are achievable for all, where our workplaces and culture are accessible, where employees with disabilities are empowered to advocate for themselves. Man enters building in a wheelchair, text reads, and be their full selves at work, where everyone is disability confident. Text reads, at P&G, we are building a more accessible world. Text reads, step by step, striving for tangible impact. Employees, brands, partners, communities. For our employees. Various employees working together smiling. Text reads, recruiting diverse talents. Employees busy working. An automatic door button is pushed. Text reads, making our physical and digital spaces accessible. A spacious elevator opens to car park. A video with closed captions is being watched. Text reads, an individual accommodation. A woman with vision impairment uses earphones to watch a video with an audio description on a laptop. An employee struggles to reach a box on a shelf. She sends a text to a box location asking for help to get it down. A smiling colleague brings it to her desk. Text reads, with our brands. A deaf saleswoman communicates using sign language. A carer shaves the face of an elderly man using Gillette foam and razor. Text reads, making our products accessible. Olay brand ambassador in a wheelchair smiles. Olay products are packaged on a production line. A father uses a Swiffer duster on a ceiling fan. A lady touches a tactile signage on a shampoo bottle. Text reads, accessible communications. A woman uses a text-to-speech on her laptop to read the Herbal Essences website. A sign-interpreted and captioned flash advert plays. Text reads, through our partners.
There are so many reasons from a company business standpoint to make sure we bring equality to life.
P&G joins the valuable 500. Microsoft Seeing AI app. Smiling kids play an inclusive playground. Text reads, and in our communities. A man points his camera at a product with Be My Eyes. Kids with disabilities in sports event. P&G employee using sign language with deaf interns. Text reads, let's take the next step. Blind employee welcomed by staff at their office. Text reads, to become disability confident and make an accessible world a reality. We are unique and we are united. P&G logo appears with text reading, equality and inclusion.
The world today is not accessible for everyone, and I want to change this. Hello everyone, my name is Sam Latif and I work at P&G. I'm the P&G's first ever accessibility leader, I'm blind and I have a condition called retinitis pigmentosa, and I'm really so fortunate to be able to do my dream job, make the world accessible and inclusive for people with disabilities. I'm first generation Scottish Pakistani, and today I'm wearing a black top, white skirt and a red headscarf. So I'd like to start by thanking the Helen Keller services for this wonderful, wonderful recognition on behalf of everyone at P&G, our designers, our packaging, our design R&D teams, our brand teams. We're just delighted to receive this recognition from an organisation which advocates and represents people that we also are trying to serve better every day. 2 billion people around the world live with some kind of disability. That's a quarter of the world's population struggling with their vision, their hearing, their dexterity, or other cognitive challenges. And for P&G, accessibility is about ensuring people have an equitable experience, whether it's across our media, when they're looking at our advertising, when they're shopping for our products, or even when they're opening and using our products at home. We need to provide independence, allowing all consumers to research, shop, buy and use our products independently. So adding tactile and NaviLens is just a small step in our journey to make our experiences more equitable for blind and low vision consumers. So I really encourage you all to go and have a look at our new Head & Shoulders bottle I'm really proud of. It's got 4 tactile stripes on the back of the bottle. And the other great thing is that this product is made with 45% less plastic than the previous bottle. And it's only got 9 important ingredients inside. The tactile on these bottles are building on the work that we started in 2018 on our herbal essences range. So in North America, all of our herbal essences have tactile stripes for shampoo and tactile circles for conditioner on our herbal essences bottles. In Europe, we've also introduced something called NaviLens on our Pantene range, allowing blind and low vision people to see the range of our products in store. They can not only see the products in the store, they can select the one that they want completely independently. They can read any of the product information for that product independently as well using NaviLens. We also launched NaviLens on our Always brand, which is really, really incredible. And we also in Europe launched our new laundry detergent box, which is really incredible. It's accessible for people with all types of disabilities. I'm going to show you here. It's incorporated both tactile and NaviLens for blind. So here there is a tactile symbol shaped like a washing machine with 4 tactile stripes underneath. Next to that symbol, there is NaviLens. And for people with dexterity challenges, it's easy to squeeze and lift the cap off. But the best thing is that it's still not accessible for children because they don't have the same hand span on their hand. So this is a truly inclusive box for people with all kinds of disabilities. Creating better experiences for a quarter of the world's population is a challenge that should inspire us all. Thank you for everything that you do at Helen Keller Services and for helping us lead into the future to make the world a more accessible and inclusive place.
Doug Rowland. Brace yourself for a groundbreaking technology that's unlocking possibilities and empowering all. NaviLens is transforming the lives of individuals who are blind, including those who are deafblind, by harnessing the power of mobile technology. NaviLens helps make cities smarter and more inclusive through this groundbreaking technology, but that's not all. They're teaming up with top brands to bring this exciting technology to your local retailers. Get ready to experience the future. On behalf of NaviLens, welcome Orrin McAllister. Congratulations. The NaviLens logo, a circle with legs on a white backdrop followed by images of individuals who are blind using mobile technology to navigate different cities around the world.
A visually impaired person has to be able to read a QR code very easily, so we had to invent a new one. The operation of NaviLens is very simple. You can scan a tag from a distance. We can be 15 meters away and the tag will be detected.
Cartagena.
I find it a very interesting app. I would like it to be available this afternoon when I go home on my route. Don't wait for tomorrow.
Murcia.
I'm very happy because this technology is better. It's much better, it's cheaper. I gave real direction. Yeah, this is the best solution, I think. One of the best, yeah?
Madrid.
It also allows you to navigate with the tags toward one direction. If we also know the distance in meters, you can locate yourself knowing exactly where you are.
This feels like you have someone to guide you.
Barcelona.
It's super useful because I had thought, how can it be possible that when moving your device around, it detects a small tag located in one place? This isn't going to help me. I can't point. When I've seen how it works, I said, damn, this really works. Basically, I say this, fabulous. This must be implemented now.
This is amazing!
What the fuck? Fucking awesome.
We create experiences. We create future. NaviLens logo.
Hi, my name is Oren McAllister and I work in client engagement at NaviLens. I am a tall, white, fair-haired Irishman with an ever-greying beard. I am sporting a plain white shirt with some colourful buttons down the front and wearing brown glasses, and I am sitting here at my desk in my office. Behind me is some antique furniture and some bookshelves and a lovely piece of art with the face of a woman on a red background. I am extremely honoured and humbled to accept the Helen Keller Services Accessibility Award on behalf of the team here at NaviLens. NaviLens is a relatively new technology, the use of which enables people with visual impairment to navigate unfamiliar environments, as well as identify and locate important elements in everyday life. This is a particularly special recognition, as what we do is so incredibly important to all of us. We constantly strive to identify the needs of the blind and blind-deaf communities and do everything we can to provide the autonomy that they deserve and require in order to live life to the fullest. Accessibility is at the heart of our mission here at NaviLens. Our particular focus is to help the blind, partially sighted and deafblind communities be more independent, but inclusivity is also very important to us, which is why our technology can be used by everyone. This is our passion. We absolutely love what we do, which makes this award even more special to all of us. To receive this level of recognition from Helen Keller Services takes our breath away and reaffirms that what we are doing truly makes a difference. Thank you to everyone at Helen Keller Services from all the team here at NaviLens.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here with you today. My name is Megan Dausch. I am the Accessibility Specialist for Helen Keller Services. I am a white woman in my 30s with brown hair. I'm wearing a gray shirt and I have a braille display in front of me on the table. I'm going to talk to you a bit today about accessibility in general and what it means for me. As a person with a disability, accessibility is important because it empowers me with choices, participation, and independence. I can choose where to buy products if a website is accessible. I can choose to access information if it is in an accessible format. I can participate in an event if it is accessible. In basic terms, accessibility ensures equitable access and use by people with disabilities. When designing a product, starting a project, planning an event, it is critical to involve people with disabilities in every step of the process, from inception to final testing. Some companies make products that they think are accessible, only to find out later that they don't actually meet the needs of the users. If accessibility is built in from the start, it will not only result in a more inclusive product, but it will be a stronger product since it considers diverse perspectives and experiences. It also saves money and time. It is much easier to consider accessibility from the outset rather than make changes and patches to a product later. Imagine you're making chocolate chip cookies, but you forget to put the chocolate chips in one of the batches. If you try to add them after you bake your cookies, you'll have something very different than you intended. You'll have cookies with chocolate on top rather than mixed in. That's not a chocolate chip cookie and not the same equitable experience as if you were eating a cookie with chocolate chips. Accessibility is, of course, essential for people with disabilities, but also improves the experience for everyone. Transcripts, for example, are critical for people who are deafblind, but can benefit English language learners. Having multiple ways for people to access and interact with a setting, content, or event helps everyone engage in the most accessible way for them. Accessibility involves both tangible and intangible work. It is critical, for example, that we learn the mechanics of creating accessible documents, web pages, understand how to write effective alt text, use heading structure appropriately. But accessibility is not just about learning the how-to. One of the most important tools in the accessibility toolbox is empathy. Accessibility cannot be improved solely through running automated tools and understanding the technical aspects of accessibility, but is about a shift in thinking and perception. Accessibility is not a static concept, and we all grow as we travel along our accessibility journeys. Any of us can become disabled at any time. So thinking about accessibility in all of our processes will only make a better experience for all of us, even if we currently don't think we need accessibility features. We all have the power to make the world a more accessible place, and we can start doing so by engaging with people with disabilities, asking questions, and learning from one another.
Doug Rowland. Welcome Beth Four from Kellogg. Beth is a passionate advocate for people with disabilities and has been a key member of Kellogg's cross-functional team that has integrated NaviLens technology into some of the company's most iconic cereals in the US. The technology allows consumers to locate and hear information about their favorite cereal. Kellogg is the first food company in the world to integrate this technology into the packaging of their products. Congratulations, Beth and Kellogg. Text of what's being spoken appears on screen, followed by images of Kellogg's cereal boxes.
For millions of blind and low vision people in the U.S., navigating daily life is a bit different. From making breakfast in the morning to shopping for groceries at the store. At Kellogg, we believe that everyone deserves a seat at the table. That's why we're introducing NaviLens technology on select cereal boxes in the U.S., including Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Rice Krispies, Special K Original, and Crispix. With the NaviLens code and app, users can now easily find products
here
and hear their name, nutrition, and allergen information.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies breakfast cereal, kids snacks, baking marshmallow treats.
We're proud to be the first food company to feature this technology on packaging in the U.S. It's all part of Kellogg's Better Days promise to create better days for 3 billion people by the end of 2030. To learn more, search Kellogg's NaviLens.
Logos for Kellogg's and NaviLens. Interpretation continues.
Hi, my name is Beth, and I am a white female in my late 40s with shorter dark brown hair and glasses. I'm wearing a light pink shirt, and I'm in my home office with pictures of flowers on the wall behind me. It is an honor for me to accept the 2023 Accessibility Award on behalf of Kellogg. The mission and vision of Helen Keller Services are very near and dear to me as I have Usher syndrome. So I understand firsthand the importance of making the world more accessible for those with vision and hearing loss. At Kellogg, making our products more accessible is one of the ways we're achieving our Better Days promise to advance equitable and sustainable access to food. It was with that spirit that we became the first food company in the world to incorporate the innovative NaviLens technology into our food packaging in Europe a few years ago. And I'm proud to have played a part in bringing it to the packaging of some of Kellogg's most iconic cereals in the U.S. I love the name of this award, Accessibility. Even though many of us experience challenges through vision and hearing loss, it's important that we focus on our abilities and all the value that we bring. And it's important that we work together to keep advocating for a more equitable world. Thank you to Helen Keller Services for the important work you do to empower individuals who are blind, deafblind, have vision loss, or have combined vision and hearing loss like myself. We are thrilled to partner with you to work towards improved accessibility so all individuals can thrive. What an amazing way to honor the legacy of Helen Keller and to celebrate Deaf Blind Awareness Week with all of you. On behalf of everyone at Kellogg, we sincerely thank you for this special recognition.
Interpretation continues. Doug Rowland. Heather Dowdy, Director of Product Accessibility at Netflix, is focused on leveraging technology to ensure people with disabilities can access and enjoy their favorite films and TV shows. As the eldest daughter of deaf parents, Heather is fluent in American Sign Language and known for her ability to foster collaborations within the disability community. With accessibility features like audio description for the blind and low vision and subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, Netflix is working to create an entertainment experience for everyone, regardless of language, device, connectivity, or ability. Thank you, Heather and Netflix, for the wonderful work you're doing. Interpretation continues.
Clips from I Used to Be Famous, Crip Camp, Audible, 37 Seconds, and Forgive Us Our Trespasses appear in a montage. A teenager with autism plays drums, a man seated in his wheelchair hugs a woman seated in hers. A boy attaches a cochlear implant. A dark-haired girl with cerebral palsy rides a bus. A blonde boy with a limb difference sits in a classroom. The drummer fist bumps his friend. Protesters march with placards. The blonde boy wears a prosthetic arm and runs across a snowy field. A high school football player signs to his teammates. The drummer dances with a girl. The dark-haired girl powers her wheelchair down a street and smiles. People dance in celebration on foot and in wheelchairs. The blonde boy looks back over his shoulder. Netflix.
Hello, I'm Heather Dowdy. I'm a brown-skinned African-American woman wearing a bright red top with matching lipstick and long honey twists in my hair. In the background of my home office is a large white bookcase filled with lots of books and mementos. As the Director of Product Accessibility at Netflix, and on behalf of all my colleagues, I want to thank Helen Keller Services for this award, as we remember Helen Keller's advocacy for the deafblind community on her birthday. At Netflix, we believe incredible stories should be enjoyed by everyone, no matter who you are, where you live, and what you love to watch. And we strive to continuously improve the experience for our blind and deaf members to access and enjoy their favorite content. Over the past year, we increased the total number of films and series that support our audio description and subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, and expanded the number of languages available for both features so that more members can enjoy great stories from around the world. We've also been focused on improving the narration and style of audio description to be as detailed as possible so that members with vision disabilities are delighted by the juicy excitement of series like Bridgerton or the action of Stranger Things and not miss out on any detail. Our audio description guidelines are more inclusive of skin tone, hair texture, and overall identity to better represent what's happening on screen. Based on feedback from the deaf-blind community, we also previously provided descriptive transcripts for our Academy Award nominated documentary Crip Camp, which opened the film to a wider audience. We continue to explore new features for future films. We're really excited to continue this journey to bring joy to our members, no matter what their ability, and we're deeply appreciative of this special recognition. Thank you.
Interpretation continues.
Hello, my name is Scott Davert, and I'm the coordinator of the Technology Research and Innovation Center here at HKNC. I'm going to talk a little bit about what accessibility means, not only in general, but a little bit about what it means to me. What is accessibility? Well, accessibility is inclusion. That's one quick way to summarize it. And accessibility doesn't have to mean specific types of accommodations. It's all in how you frame it. For example, I'm totally blind. I don't need lights. So as far as I'm concerned, just go ahead and turn them all off, take the light bulbs out, go ahead and sell them to somebody else. I don't need that accessibility. But my counterparts who have vision do need that accessibility. So accessibility is not only important for people with disabilities, it's important for people who may not have disabilities. Accessibility is providing equal access to everyone, regardless of their disability or no disability. It isn't about disability specifically. Accessibility means everyone's included. That even includes me, apparently. So just very briefly, as an example, when I'm working in specific environments, I need to use what's called a braille display to navigate around whatever I'm looking at. Let's say it's a document that's sent to me. And if it is properly accessible, I can read it on here and be equally included. And if I have time ahead of time, if someone is willing to accommodate that, I can even look at the document ahead of time. So let's say we're going into a meeting and that sort of thing is going to be reviewed, some kind of a document, I then have equal access. So because I have that equal access, like everyone else, I also have a seat at the table, so to speak.
Doug Rowland. NV Access General Manager James Borum and Training and Support Manager Quentin Christensen are the leaders at a not-for-profit software development company that is revolutionizing technology access for the blind and low vision. Through their free and open source screen reader, NVDA, blind and deafblind individuals are empowered worldwide. The non-visual desktop access software is available in 175 countries, 55 languages, and is used by 250,000 people worldwide. We thank NV Access for removing barriers and providing equal access to education, employment, and daily life for blind and low vision people at no cost to the user. Interpretation continues. Images of individuals who are blind using computers intercut with images of different cities around the world.
In order to use a computer as a blind person, you need software that will read the text on the computer screen. NV Access is an Australian-based charity which was primarily set up to support and develop the NVDA screen reading software. NVDA is currently translated into 50 languages and it's used in at least 150 countries.
The students here all use NVDA on the computers. What I like best when using a computer is that I can communicate better with the social community. I can make new friends on Facebook, for example.
We feel that it's essential that people can access technology and reap all the benefits that it has to offer, regardless of their financial situation or where they live.
Two white men with glasses wearing NV Access t-shirts.
I'm James Borum, General Manager of NV Access. On behalf of NV Access, thank you. It is an honour to receive this Accessibility Award from Helen Keller Services. NV Access and Helen Keller Services share an aligned commitment to inclusivity and the enabling of blind and deafblind people to access education, employment and independence. NV Access believes that every blind and deafblind person has the right to freely and easily access technology. We achieve this through our free and open source screen reading software, NVDA. As it is open source, there is a very active user and developer community behind NVDA, with many contributors being blind themselves. This means that NVDA is truly software for the blind, by the blind. Technology is constantly evolving and becoming more embedded in our lives. NV Access works very hard to ensure that NVDA is stable, that it is secure and can work with the latest technologies.
Hi, I'm Quentin Christensen, Training and Support Manager. On behalf of NVDA's users, I'd like to thank Helen Keller Services. Recognition of our work is confirmation of our users' faith in us and affirmation of the need for choice in screen readers, and an affordable choice at that. Empowering people is core to both of our organisations. NVDA lets people access whatever they want to access on a PC in the way that works best for them. NVDA takes the text on screen and can then either read it aloud in your choice of voice, present it in Braille, on a refreshable Braille display, or both. This is not only about choice, but vital, because some users can't hear or understand certain voices, or can only read particular Braille codes. The need for screen reader innovation is ongoing, as Windows is continually evolving. As an example, we are collaborating with a number of partners to ensure that NVDA works with the new generation of tactile graphics displays and multi-line Braille displays. We look forward to further working with Helen Keller Services to empower blind and deafblind people, and once again, we are humbled at this recognition of our work to date. Thank you.
Doug Rowland.
Todd Withers, CEO, and Todd Martindale, Solutions Architect, are part of the amazing team at Compass365, transforming organizations using SharePoint Microsoft 365. With their expertise and dedication, they empower businesses to leverage technology, enhancing efficiency and effectiveness across industries and making it accessible for all. Helen Keller Services benefited directly when Compass helped make HKS's new intranet, Helen's Hub, accessible to blind and deafblind employees. Their willingness to work collaboratively with HKS to achieve this goal was above and beyond. Congratulations, Compass365.
Interpretation continues. On a white backdrop, an image of a blue compass. Below reads Compass365.
Hello, I'm Todd Withers, and I'm the CEO of Compass365. I'm a 60-year-old white male, I'm 6 feet tall, and weigh about 200 pounds. Okay, maybe 210 pounds. I have white hair, black-rimmed glasses, and a goatee. I'm sitting at my desk where behind me is a glass door revealing a beautiful Southern California day. And just over my right shoulder is a very oddly placed red fire extinguisher. Compass365 is an employee-owned technology company specializing in the Microsoft 365 platform. We've been in business since 1984, and we're located in Glendale, California. At Compass, our mission is to really make a difference with our work. The problem is we're a bunch of computer nerds, and making a positive impact on the world is not so easy. To make a difference for real people, we need to partner with organizations like Helen Keller Services. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Todd Martindale, who was the lead technologist on our work for Helen Keller. Todd?
Hi, I'm Todd Martindale, and I'm a senior technologist at Compass365. And just so you know, we're not all named Todd at Compass, but today you're hearing from both of us. I am a 48-year-old white male with brown hair, and today I'm wearing a t-shirt from JPL. I was so excited to be able to partner with HKS on the Helen's Hub SharePoint Internet project. Microsoft technologies provide an accessible experience out of the box, but the best part of this project was working with the people at Helen Keller to make SharePoint even more accessible for all users. For you techies out there, we used Microsoft's SPFX framework to improve the accessibility experience by making subtle changes based on feedback from our partners at Helen Keller. For example, things like site and hub menus, page headings and anchors, and various web parts were all improved for accessibility. I want to truly say thank you to Helen Keller Services for letting us work with you on this project, and a special thanks to Mia, Megan, and the rest of the Internet project team for being such great partners. Thank you.
Speaking on behalf of all of us at Compass365, we're so grateful for this award and for the opportunity to work with Helen Keller Services. You have allowed us to fulfill our mission and, in our small way, to make a difference. Thank you.
Compass 365 logo. Interpretation continues. Sue Ruzensky.
And now it's time for us to bring this award ceremony to a close. And I just want to share on behalf of Helen Keller Services our thanks and appreciation to all the awardees today. We applaud your commitment and making the cause of accessibility part of your social responsibility. You have enriched your business proposition with a clear benefit to customers, employees, and partners who are blind, have low vision, and are deafblind. We are thankful to be celebrating Deafblind Awareness Week with you. I want to thank our audience for being here with us today. We hope you enjoyed the show. We look forward to seeing how other organizations and businesses will prioritize accessibility to the benefit of individuals who are blind, have low vision, and are deafblind.
Doug Rowland.
Well, folks, that wraps up the 3rd annual Helen Keller Services AccessAbility Awards. Once again, a huge congratulations to all of our award recipients for leading the way in accessibility and helping foster a world where such groundbreaking efforts will hopefully soon be common practice for all. And of course, a huge thank you and congratulations to the entire Helen Keller Services team for all the work that you do. On a final note, Helen Keller Services invites any companies who are watching and wanting to enhance their accessibility practices to connect with them at accessibility@helenkeller.org. Thank you and happy Deafblind Awareness Week.
Gold Text 2023 HKS AccessAbility Awards, thanks to our award recipients: Kellogg Company, Netflix, P&G, NV Access, NaviLens, Compass 365,